Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 1 of Camp NaNoWriMo. I'm excited, in case you couldn't tell. Also, in case you couldn't tell, it's dark outside, and I'm in my car. So that's what we have for you today. I am actually super excited because I just got home from my region for Camp NaNoWriMo, so the town that I live in and like the surrounding areas. Our region just had a big like kickoff kind of party, and we got to know each other, and we played some games, and like a lot of people came, and it was really exciting because I honestly thought that like nobody was gonna come, because last year I remember trying to like reach out and connect to people in my area, and it was like crickets. Like I was like, am I the only person doing NaNoWriMo in this area? Because I doubt it, because I know that we have writing groups in my city. But yeah, a lot of people came, and it was really, really fun. We played this game where we had to write down on a index card, like just a brief synopsis of what our story's going to be about. And then everybody had to go around with sticky notes and read everybody's story ideas, and we would write down like a plot twist or something interesting you could incorporate into the story and put it on their note. And it was really fun. It was fun to do, and also fun to see all the results that people said for my story. It's kind of funny. There were actually like 3 things that people put on my story that are actually already ideas that I'm doing in the book. So that was kind of cool. Apparently those are good ideas, or at least someone else thinks that they're good ideas as well. So yeah, it was really fun getting to know fellow writers in the area. That is something I was really, really hoping for this year, because as much as I love all of you wonderful YouTube friends, I really want to have like in-person writing friends. And even if they're not people that I like hang out with all the time, even if it's just every year in November where we hang out at NaNoWriMo, like that is great, and that would be really cool. So I am excited about that. And yeah, so that was a good kickoff. It is October 29th, so Nano hasn't quite started yet. I'm probably not really going to be doing a whole lot of like prep tomorrow, because honestly, outlining this book has just been such a pain in the butt and has made me really like anxious for some reason and stressed out. So I think I'm just gonna kind of try to pants it this time, which generally isn't really the best way for me to write, but at the moment I think that that's kind of all I can handle. So with my current level of stress about writing, because I don't even know. I don't know why I feel that way, but positive thoughts now, because Nano's about to start, so I need to start thinking more positively. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna pants it, and we're gonna have a great time. Hello, everybody. It's NaNoWriMo time, and I am tired. It's about 6 a.m. and I would say we stayed up late last night, but I don't think we actually did. I think we went to bed pretty much a normal time, but I am so freaking tired. But I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever it is I need to do to get ready for work, and then we'll see how much time I have left over to get some writing done before we have to leave. Hello, I'm back, and I'm a little bit more awake now. I have written 1,116 words so far this morning, which I'm really, really excited about. I was really hoping that the extra motivation of NaNoWriMo with the word count goals would just kick me into high gear, because I'm just like, I really think, or thought at least, that my like writer's block or whatever that's happening right now is just like too much overthinking and being really self-conscious about everything I'm writing. So I think with the word count goals, I'm just like, I don't have time to worry about that. So NaNoWriMo definitely came at a great time for me this year, and I'm really happy with the chapter I just wrote. So it's 7:30 and I'm gonna get some breakfast because I haven't eaten yet, and then see how much time I have left over to write after that. I don't really have a lot more to write to meet today's word count goal, but obviously, I mean, it's day one, so if I meet the goal, I'm gonna probably try to keep going to get ahead a little bit, because the first few days are usually the most motivated and I can get a lot done. So I want to kind of have a cushion for those harder days to come. That's where I'm at. I'm gonna go get some breakfast and then probably write some more. Alright, you guys, so it's time for me to go to work, but I was able to write 1,650 words this morning, so I am very, very pleased with that. That's basically almost like the goal for today. So I'm gonna try to write some more later and keep this train rolling while I'm on a roll. I did have to kind of skip ahead a little bit because I was stuck on the part I was currently on. It was the beginning of a new chapter and I just didn't really know what I was gonna do for that chapter, so I skipped ahead to write the rest of that last little bit of words, but that's okay. I mean, it's still part of the book and it needs to be written at some point, so as long as I'm writing something, I'm happy with that. So I'm very pleased with how this is going so far, pleasantly surprised, and I will get back to more writing later after work. Hey guys, so I'm back from work and freshly showered, and we ate dinner and watched shows, and I was just about to start writing again, but then my books arrived. I recently ordered some copies of my book, Broken Together, from Barnes & Noble Press, and I ordered them because I wanted to be able to sell some copies of my book on release day at like a party with my friends and family, and Amazon doesn't let you order early copies of your book until it's published. So the only way for me to get copies on release day was to order them through some other service, and I went with Barnes & Noble Press, and now we get to see what they look like and if they're good or not. So let's check it out. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, wow. They look really good. They look, I gotta say, at first glance, I actually like these better than Amazon quality. So this is my book. So beautiful. No little not for resale band on there. Just at first glance, the thing I like better is there's no, like, if you can see there's just a tiny little crease along the edge there, and I feel like Amazon's books, that crease is a little more obvious, but it feels really nice. Also, like, it is matte finish, but the black is still pretty vibrant. Like, I think it's a little more vibrant than the Amazon copies. And the back looks beautiful too. Oh, they also put a barcode on there for me. That's interesting because I opted for the option that didn't have an ISBN or anything because I'm just selling them to friends. So interesting. Now I gotta look at the inside. Interesting. So initially, at first glance, as I'm looking at the inside, the only thing that I don't love is this top part where it says my name and the title is like really, really close to the top. I feel like there should be maybe a little bit more spacing there, but let me see how the pretty pages look. Oh, they turned out really good too. So I have these pages that are black, and I wasn't sure how they were going to turn out because on the electronic version, when I looked at it, like to like proofread it, it had some white on there, like the bleed wasn't a thing, however you phrase that. So I wasn't sure if it would be enough, like if the binding would be enough to cover that, but it definitely is. You can kind of see the white if you pull it apart, but it looks pretty good. I would say, like, these pages are kind of like, I don't know, a little bit of a strange texture, but I mean, it's overall, like, definitely a good quality book. There's certainly nothing wrong with it. I'm curious to look at my Amazon copy side by side, so I'm gonna go grab that actually. Yeah, the black is definitely more vibrant on, like, way more vibrant. I like it a lot, actually. Look at, so this is the difference. Obviously, the one with the not for resale band is Amazon, and this one is Barnes & Noble Press. This one is definitely more vibrant colors and a brighter black. And now that I'm looking at them side by side, definitely that crease, you can't really see it, maybe. You can see that crease there along the edge. There's even a little bit of white showing through. Whereas with the Barnes & Noble Press, like, you can still sort of see it, but I don't know. In person, it definitely looks better. This one definitely looks better, I would say. So that's really exciting because I wasn't sure if it was going to be as good of quality, and I think it's actually better quality, so yay. You know, it's weird. It kind of feels smaller, and I don't know why. Like, it feels slightly less thick. And, you know, that might be the cover. The cover might be a little... Yeah, Amazon's cover definitely feels a little thicker. And maybe the pages are a little thicker, too. I definitely think that the black pages at the front look better on the Amazon one, but I don't really know why. I think it's just the pages themselves, for some reason, are just a little bit of a different texture or something, maybe a little thinner. And yeah, you can see at the top where it says my name, there's a little bit more of a gap above there, whereas in the Barnes & Noble Press one, it's like really close to the top. That looks a little funny. So I'm not crazy about that, but it's not really enough of a big deal to me to, like, have it reprinted or reformatted or anything like that. So anyway, yay! I am super excited that those turned out so good. I was really nervous about it because I've never gone with that printing press before, and now I know that they're good, and now you guys know that they're good, so definitely check them out. As far as pricing, I really tried to look into, like, as many indie publishing kind of printing presses as I could, just for printing like 10 copies of my book for myself to sell to friends and stuff. And the Barnes & Noble Press was definitely the cheapest. As far as, like, that also had the elements that I wanted, because I think there were some that were slightly cheaper, but that they didn't offer the matte finish for paperbacks. So that didn't work for me. But for what I was wanting, Barnes & Noble was a very reasonable price, and they turned out so beautiful. And now I have copies of my book that I can actually take pictures of because they don't have the stupid not for resale thing on there. So super excited about that. All right, now it's time. It's time to go back to writing. I really don't want to at all, but I think it'll be a good idea. So I'm gonna do it right now.
That I streamed on Twitch, she literally looked me dead in the face and said, "What's Twitch?" Okay, that makes me pathetic. And I was like, okay, so I'm not that.
Alright guys, so it is the end of day 1 of Camp NaNoWriMo. Not really the end of the day, it's only 6 p.m. But I am stopping my writing for today at 2,368 words, which I'm really happy with because it's my husband's birthday. So I gotta go play some Minecraft with him and not ignore him all day to write things. So I will get back to the writing tomorrow. And until then, good night. Hey guys, so welcome to day 2 of NaNoWriMo. It is Saturday, November 2nd. It's about 11 o'clock and I'm headed to the library to do some writing. I don't need to be home until like 3 at the latest. I mean, at the earliest. Yeah, I have to be home by 3. No, what am I talking about? Sorry, 3 at the latest was correct. I don't have to be out of my house until exactly 3 o'clock. I can go home early. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have to be home by 3. So I have lots of time to do some writing. So I thought my current plan is that I'm going to go to the library, do some writing for a while, and then I'm sure I'm going to get hungry at some point. So at that point, I'll probably maybe go somewhere like maybe the mall where there's some kind of snack, and then I can also do some more writing, or maybe Starbucks or something like that. Someplace where I can get a little bit of a snack and then continue writing, so I can take a little bit of a break, maybe in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Take a break, get a snack, and then do some more writing until I have to be home. So I'm hoping that today will go well. I had to get out of the house because I'm really not feeling very motivated right now. And I really wanted to capitalize on this day because it's like one of the only weekend days where I don't really have that much that I need to do. So I have like a really large chunk of time where I potentially could be writing. Whereas I know in a few weeks, the next few Saturdays, I have like a lot of stuff going on, so I don't know that I'll be able to, like, it might be hard to even meet the word count goal, let alone exceed it. So I want to use today and all of this time that I have to hopefully get ahead a little bit. So we'll see how that goes because, like I said, I'm not feeling super motivated today, but I think it'll be good. I just had to go somewhere so that there's less distractions, less other options. Really, if I'm out and about, the only option is scrolling through crap on my phone or writing. So I'm gonna write. You guys, I have already hit the goal for today. Well, not quite, but I've hit 1,657 words for today already. I was at the library. Let's see, I got here at I think I started writing at around 11:30 and it's 1 o'clock right now. So I'm really pleased with that because I still have a bit of time to do some more writing as well. I don't have to be home till 3, so I'm gonna go, I think, grab a snack maybe from McDonald's or something, like some fries and an ice cream cone. That sounds pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'm gonna head to the mall, ? Perhaps? I don't know. I'm gonna head somewhere else other than the library to maybe get some more words in before I have to leave. Alright guys, so day 2 has gone quite swimmingly for me. I am ending today. It's 2:30 right now, so technically I don't know for sure. I might write more later, but I kind of doubt it. I have a lot going on tonight, and I don't think I'm going to really have time to write. But so far, for today, I am ending the day at 2,517 words. So I am just super stoked about that. I'm definitely ahead of the game. I think I'm supposed to have about 3,300 words so far for day 2, and I'm at 4,800 words, almost 49 actually. So yeah, I'm definitely ahead of the game. So that's really nice. I want to continue to get ahead as much as I can so that if later in the month I kind of hit a block or I'm less motivated or I just have a lot going on one day and I don't have time to write, I'll have a little bit of a cushion. So far everything's going well, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for today because it's my husband's birthday was yesterday, and tonight we're going to dinner with his family, and then we're gonna go to their house and play some games. So I'm probably just gonna be kind of busy for the rest of the evening. So yeah, I will check in with you guys tomorrow.
Fit, so I took her out to the back and let her
Oh my
out the
goodness.
leash. She ran out, but then she stopped and looked around the yard and kind of went like, oh, okay. Yeah, and then she went slowly under the gate and ran out. And we didn't see her for all the next day.
Oh yeah, that thing
and
like
that.
Oh, sorry, Maria. That was weird. I threw it on the toys.
And not the night after I let her out, but the next night she was at the door and wanted in.
Them yet? There's kittens in here. There's one right there. Oh, it fell.
They both fell. Hey, Mom.
Oh, now they're under there again.
Climbing up to it.
That is not what we
Get him, Chinch.
It was funny because we had it out front, you know, with the spiders and whatnot. And
There he is.
Yeah. Cool. There's no flappers outside. Babe, you're disturbing the peace.
okay.
Hello, it's me! Did you enjoy the kittens? Because I certainly did. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law have like a crap ton of cats, and every time we go to their house, it's just so much fun. So every time you see the footage of those cats, that's at their house. We don't have any pets, but we like to play with them when we're over there. So it is Sunday, day 3 of NaNoWriMo. It's 12:40. No, it's actually 11:40 because of daylight savings time. So it's 11:40, and we're supposed to be at my parents' house at 4 because we're gonna have dinner and play some games again for Dylan's birthday. Dylan's birthday has just been like a 3-day celebration apparently. So we're gonna do that, but until then I pretty much have time to write or do other stuff with my time if I want. I mean, it'd be nice to get to do something besides just writing in all of my spare time. Right now I'm actually like only 200 words away from the goal, the word count goal I'm supposed to be at by the end of today, and I haven't written anything yet today. That's just from yesterday and the day before. So obviously I don't want to only write 200 words today. I want to keep going and keep that cushion for later. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on some writing. I'm gonna grab a snack first and then maybe do some word sprints. Also, I wanted to mention, I know I really like to watch vlogs where people like show themselves writing for a little while and stuff, and I have tried to do that in the past, and I have to say I really have a hard time writing and focusing when someone's watching me, even if that someone is my cell phone, like that I know you guys are going to see the footage. Like, I don't know why, I just have a really hard time staying focused. So for the sake of getting more words down, I'm not gonna be putting any clips of me actually typing in my vlogs because it's just for some reason really hard for me to focus, and I end up writing a lot less words when I do that. So it's really kind of silly to keep doing it when it actually hinders my writing process. Same thing goes for like joining live write-ins on camera. I tend to kind of not do as well when I'm on camera. Like, maybe I could be just have my voice but not like visually on camera. I don't know what it is. I just don't write as many words when I'm on camera. So I have been joining in the chat for all of the live write-ins this month, and I haven't been showing you guys myself typing because it just makes everything harder for me. So that explains that, in case you were curious. Hey guys, so it is 3:40. I'm done writing. I wrote for a while and then I kind of just relaxed for a while. I was so freaking tired, and honestly, today's writing session did not go super well. Like, I got about 1,200 words written, but it was all like kind of pulling teeth to get any words out. And once I kind of figured out a section I could work on, it was fine, but I'm kind of nervous about like the next few days not knowing what part to write. I might have to skip around a little bit because I'm not really sure about the beginning yet, but I also like kind of want to use the NaNoWriMo motivation as a means to get the beginning written, because like it'll force me to just write something at least. But at the same time, I don't want to just write something and then end up having to scrap the whole thing because it wasn't very good. So it is a balancing act. But I got 1,200 words written today, which is not the like 1667 that you need per day, but I am still over 1,000 words above where I need to be. I'm supposed to be at like 5,005 words by the end of today, and I'm already at like a bit over 6,000. So I'm fine. I was hoping not to use my cushion at all yet, but I do kind of have stuff going on tonight. We're going to my parents' house to play games and have dinner and stuff, so it's fine that I'm using a little bit of my cushion. I'm not a whole lot though. I did write 1,200 words, so only like 500 words of that is cushion that I've taken, and I still have like 1,000 words left of cushion, so I'm okay, but can't have too many more days like this one where I don't meet the minimum goal. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I probably won't update you guys anymore today. I will update you tomorrow, and then by tomorrow evening I'm gonna have to sign off and start editing this vlog to get it up on Tuesday. But for today, I will say good evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Also, I wanted to take a minute to show you my calendar. I made this fancy calendar for the entire month of November. I have in purple, I have all the AuthorTubers live streams written down, and then in green, I have the live write-ins that my city's NaNoWriMo group are doing. So on this day, we're doing one at the library, and then we have another one at the library there, and then we have one at Marie Callender's, and just lots of fun in-person events. And then at the bottom here, I also have the word count that I'm supposed to be at by the end of each day in pink, and then in black is the word count that I actually ended at. So as you can see on all 3 of these first days, I am ahead of schedule. And tomorrow I'm supposed to be at 6,668 words. So technically, I only need to write about 600 words to meet tomorrow's goal. But obviously, I'd like to continue to stay ahead of schedule. But yeah, it's pretty nice. I've got all the AuthorTubers live streams listed out, and the times converted to Pacific time where I'm at, and then, you know, all of the live write-ins, and then some personal things like Thanksgiving. So yeah, it's pretty exciting, very organized, and I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. It is day 4 of NaNoWriMo. I am currently doing some sprints with Athena G on her YouTube channel live stream. Again, I will have the links for the live stream schedule down below. Caro Brown put it together, and it's so nice to have all of the live streams all scheduled out so you know exactly when people are going to be streaming. That's been really helpful. And so far I've caught Athena's pretty much every day because she happens to stream exactly when I'm writing in the mornings before work, so it's very helpful. I've written 730 words so far. Also, one second. So I looked it up, and taking into consideration the words that I didn't write yesterday because I didn't meet the 1667 goal yesterday, if I wanted to get back on track, I would have to write 2,155 words today. That being said, I am actually still ahead of schedule, so technically I don't need to write all of that, but if I want to kind of catch back up and still have that extra cushion, then that's how much I need to write today. But so far I've only written 730 words, and it's 7:50, so I need to kind of get some work supplies together and make sure I'm ready for the work day we have, and then if I have any time after I do that, then I will maybe do some more sprints. But I'm pretty happy with what I've written this morning, actually, which is nice because I wasn't really sure where this chapter was gonna go, and I think I kind of figured it out. The problem is that with this year, with this project, I am just pantsing, basically, is what I'm doing, and I am not really a pantser, so it's very uncomfortable. I don't love it. I wish I had an outline. I wish I had more of an idea of where I'm going, but it's kind of interesting. I'm getting to try something new because I don't feel like I really know these characters quite well enough, but at the same time, I've done so much character development and like character profiles and stuff, so I really feel like the only way I'm gonna get to know them better is to just write and get to know them along the way. And I know that that's a lot of the time, that's what a lot of pantsers do. They, write the story, and then by the end of the story, their characters might be a little different than they were in the beginning because they know them better now, and so then they go back to the beginning and they fix it and make their character more consistent and things like that. And so I know it's a thing that people do, and it's definitely possible. It's just not how I'm used to writing and not really my preferred method of writing. So it's kind of fun though. It's kind of fun that this year's NaNoWriMo is just like a totally new experience because I'm not a pantser and I'm trying to be. So we're gonna see how it goes, but so far it's not going terribly. So I'm gonna go get ready for work, and then we'll see if I have time to do any more writing before we have to leave. Alright guys, so I'm gonna sign off there. I actually didn't end up writing. Right now it's actually Tuesday morning. I forgot to do like a vlog to say goodbye. So I didn't end up writing anymore yesterday, but I am actually still ahead of where I need to be. I think I'm supposed to be, by the end of yesterday, I was supposed to be at I think 6,800 words or something like that, and I'm like at over 7,000. So I'm still okay, still in the green, still a little bit ahead of schedule, but yeah, yesterday just the rest of the day ended up being pretty terrible, which I will leave for next week's vlog to tell you guys about because this one's already getting pretty long. But yeah, that is it for this week. I think everything went pretty well. There were some bad moments in there, but I think I've gotten past it, and also I've written a lot of words, so that's really good. I'm glad that I've ended this week on schedule and actually a little bit ahead of schedule. So that was the goal, and we did it! Yay! So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week. Happy writing, everybody!